There is no national electrical code requirement limiting the use of bracket boxes with internal metal-clad or armored cable clamps to circuits of 250 volts or less. This is a common misunderstanding. National Electrical Code Section 314.28 provides the regulations for outlet boxes and conduit bodies. Specifically, Section 314.28 addresses the permitted uses of metal outlet boxes equipped with integral cable clamps or other approved means for securing cable armor or sheathing. These boxes are permitted where all of the following conditions are met. 1. The cable is type metal-clad cable, type armored cable, or type instrumentation tray cable. 2. The cable enters the box through a knockout no larger than the cable clamp. 3. The cable is secured to the box by the integral cable clamp. 4. The box is not over 100 cubic inches in size. It is important to note that Section 314.28 does not impose any voltage limitations on the use of these types of boxes. This means that bracket boxes with internal metal-clad or armored cable clamps can be used on circuits of any voltage, including 277 volts, provided that the conditions outlined in Section 314.28 are met. Now let's dive deeper into each of these conditions. Firstly, the cable type. The code explicitly states that the cable must be either metal-clad cable, armored cable, or instrumentation tray cable. Metal-clad cable, often referred to as metal-clad, is a factory-assembled cable consisting of one or more insulated conductors enclosed in a metallic sheath of either corrugated aluminum or steel tape. Armored cable, also known as AC, is a factory assembly of insulated conductors enclosed in a flexible metallic sheath. Instrumentation tray cable, designated as ITC, is a factory-assembled cable used in instrumentation and control circuits. Secondly, the knockout size. The code mandates that the cable enter the box through a knockout that is no larger than the cable clamp. This is crucial for ensuring a secure and reliable connection. If the knockout is too large, the cable clamp may not be able to properly grip the cable, leading to potential issues such as cable slippage or damage to the conductors. Thirdly, securing the cable. The cable must be securely fastened to the box by the integral cable clamp. This is a critical safety requirement. A properly secured cable prevents strain on the conductors and termination points, reducing the risk of loose connections, short circuits, and other electrical hazards. The integral cable clamp is designed to provide a tight and reliable grip on the cable, ensuring that it remains securely in place. Fourthly, the box size. The code stipulates that the box must not be over 100 cubic inches in size. This limitation is intended to prevent overcrowding of conductors and splices within the box. Overcrowding can lead to overheating and increased risk of electrical faults. It is essential to select a box size that is appropriate for the number and size of conductors and devices that will be installed in the box. While the National Electrical Code does not impose a voltage limitation, it is crucial to be aware that some local jurisdictions may have their own amendments or interpretations that restrict the use of bracket boxes with internal metal-clad or armored cable clamps to circuits of 250 volts or less. It is always recommended to check with your local electrical inspector to determine if there are any such restrictions in your specific area. Local amendments can vary significantly from one jurisdiction to another, so it is essential to stay informed about the regulations that apply to your particular location. Understanding the reasoning behind these regulations is also important. The primary concern is safety. Electrical codes are designed to protect people and property from electrical hazards. By adhering to the code, you can minimize the risk of electrical shock, fire, and other dangers. In the case of bracket boxes with internal metal-clad or armored cable clamps, the code aims to ensure that the cable is properly supported and protected and that the connections are secure and reliable. When selecting electrical boxes and fittings, always choose products that are listed and labeled by a recognized testing laboratory, such as Underwriters Laboratories or Electrical Testing Laboratories. These listings indicate that the products have been tested and certified to meet the applicable safety standards. Using listed and labeled products is an important step in ensuring the safety and reliability of your electrical installations. In addition to the specific requirements outlined in Section 314.28, there are other relevant sections of the National Electrical Code that may apply to your electrical installations. These include Section 300.11, which covers securing and supporting wiring, Section 314.16, which deals with box fill calculations, and Section 314.17, which addresses the use of raceways and cables to enter boxes. It is essential to be familiar with these and other applicable sections of the code to ensure that your electrical installations are safe, compliant, and reliable. Always consult the latest edition of the National Electrical Code and any applicable local amendments before beginning any electrical work. The National Electrical Code is updated every 3 years, so it is important to stay current with the latest changes and revisions. Additionally, local jurisdictions may have their own amendments to the National Electrical Code, so it is essential to check with your local electrical inspector to determine the specific requirements that apply to your area. Remember, electrical work can be dangerous, and it is always best to consult with a qualified electrician if you have any questions or concerns. A qualified electrician has the knowledge, skills, and experience to perform electrical work safely and in compliance with all applicable codes and regulations. Working with electricity can be hazardous if not done properly. Always to energize circuits before working on them, and use appropriate safety equipment, such as insulated gloves and safety glasses. If you are not comfortable working with electricity, it is best to leave the work to a qualified electrician. In summary, bracket boxes with internal metal-clad or armored cable clamps can be used on circuits of any voltage, including 277 volts, provided that the conditions outlined in National Electrical Code Section 314.28 are met, including 1. The cable is type metal-clad cable, type armored cable, or type instrumentation tray cable. 2. The cable enters the box through a knockout no larger than the cable clamp. 3. The cable is secured to the box by the integral cable clamp. 4. The box is not over 100 cubic inches in size. Always check with your local electrical inspector to determine if there are any local amendments that may restrict the use of these types of boxes in your area. Ensure all work is completed by licensed professionals.